This is just an audio test. Just curious to see if the microphone's working. And it looks like it is. It's peaking a lot, but it's working. Oh, choking on goldfish. Best source of food ever. Goldfish, love it. Anyway, my first collegiate track season as a coach has officially ended. And yeah, I don't know how I feel about it right now. Yeah, it didn't go as well as I hoped it would. Anytime you help coach somebody, you want there to be some like visible improvement so they feel good about it, you feel good about it. The whole situation just feels great. But that didn't happen really for most of my group, which is really unfortunate. So now it's time to like take accountability, I guess, or try to figure out what went wrong with how we trained. Did we train correctly? Was there anything I missed whenever we were training? Could we have focused on the vault a little bit more? And yeah, I'm not excited to look at all that. Anywho's it, technically, this is day 2 of the post-collegiate pole vault vlog. And we can talk about that a little bit. We'll talk about training season, how it's gone for my athletes, how it's gone for me, and kind of what I'm thinking going into summer. Really what I'm thinking right now is I'm really freaking weak and I can't even move 30-pound dumbbells. And that's kind of sad. First things first, let's talk about kind of how I've been training, which is to say in the past 2 months since I uploaded the last post-collegiate vlog, I really haven't done much. Originally, I was trying to train with my college athletes at the same time, and there was just so much we had to work on that I couldn't really focus. I got a lot of weightlifting in, so lower body wise, I was starting to feel very good. Power clean, I hit a new PR. I was starting to feel really good on deadlift again, but out of a little bit of self-shame, I kept avoiding doing any upper body workouts, which is hurting me now because I've lost a large amount of strength upper body wise, and so I'm now out of balance pretty badly. In the past 2 months, I've done a whole lot of short run vaulting. And so in college, my term for short run vaulting was like 6 lefts. 6 lefts is what I called a short run vault. Now, I really, like that would be a long run day for me at this point because I'm just so out of shape. It's not even funny. So I've been jumping a lot from 2, 3, 4 lefts. I've been feeling really good from those distances too. I've been working on a whole lot of technical stuff, which I'll show some video of now. And so because all that was feeling very good, I was feeling technically well, like put together, and I was feeling strong, feeling fast, not processing the fact that I was running from a very short distance, I decided last week that I would go to a meet. And that did not go well. So the week before the meet, we're on a Sunday. I normally jump like Sunday, Wednesday, or Wednesday, Saturday, depending on how I'm feeling for the week. And just because like there's less kids up here at the club. On that Sunday, I decided to jump from 8 lefts, which I hadn't done in about 9-10 months. And it wasn't great, but I got about 7 jumps in on the 490 poles, and I was feeling okay enough to be like, I can jump in a meet, this will be fine. The next day though, I decided to do a test workout. So I went and did a weight workout that Sandre's sending out right now to everybody just for fun, and it absolutely killed me. My legs were so sore I could barely move the rest of the week. And so like I jumped a little bit again on Wednesday from a very short run, could barely run, it really hurt. And then we just went ahead and I just said, okay, I'm just gonna go to the meet Saturday and just see what happens. So we were at SMU, my college kids were gonna jump in this meet, and then I was gonna open it up at like 480, 490, whatever, closer to 16 feet I could. And we get there and I warm up and I feel like crap. Like the body is just not moving. I mean, I'm sure I've been playing videos through this, but like I just looked slow and I felt slow. I just felt dead. So I had contemplated jumping from 4 lefts because I did have one 4 left pole with me. And I probably could have jumped 16 feet on that and it would have been fine. But pride got the better of me. So I backed all the way up to my 8 left after one warm-up jump. And yeah, it didn't go well. Every plant I hit from 8 lefts, I was like really wimpy. I got caving in the front arm, not really taking off the ground very well, not finishing jumps very well. Just looked like I was about to die, basically. The medical staff was all starting to stand really close to the pit because they were really worried I was gonna miss it and hurt myself. I mean, it wasn't great. But anyway, warm up get done, I'm like, well, I've got an hour almost to rest. So maybe I can still do this and I'll just feel better after my college kids get done jumping. So my college kids jump, I coach them. One of them no heights, which was really unfortunate. Bad way to end his season. We were both not very happy about that. And then my other college kid's decathlete ends up double PRing, or pretty close to something like that. Like he jumps 14 and then 14.4, 14.5, something like that, which is very good bars for him. Very impressive. He's only jumped 14 feet like 3 times now. Once was at our conference meet last week, or 2 weeks ago now, and it's very cool. But I got way too hyped up during that and ended up wasting more energy than I did during the warm-up. So the meet continues, of course. We get to my bar, whatever, it takes a little while. It ended up not actually being an hour. So I had to just go with no extra warm-up jumps at 480 and just jump, which I was a little nervous about. Anyway, I came down, first plant, absolutely horrible. Not a great jump. Missed it. Go back to the back of the room, and my dad forced me to drop my grip. Like I wanted to grip 15.6 today just because I wanted some confidence. And he was just like, nah, we're gripping down. Like you got to. There's no chance you're making it into the pit. And so I gripped down to 15.3. God, I'm weak. Anyway, grip down to 15.3, make it jump, make a bar, 480 stays up, whatever. But at this point in the competition, they've decided, well, there's only 2 of you left, so let's just go 5 centimeters. 5 centimeters, we are still 60 centimeters off my PR. Why the heck would we go 5 centimeters? So I passed. I passed for 481 to 501. And the Tarleton kid goes, Jacob, he's a good kid. And he misses, he's out, whatever. We go to 501. My first jump at it, I think was pretty good if I remember correctly. And I just thought I knocked the bar off. So I kind of clipped it with my hand because I thought I'd already knocked it off with my hips and just pulled the bar off. And then I proceeded to have 2 more bad jumps at it. So we end up in a freaking jump off in which I've actually passed 2 bars farther than him, but we're jumping off because we've only made 481. And my whole body is in so much pain. I am breathing so hard that I just can't believe that I'm this tired for 8 left jumps on a 490 tiny pole. We get into like a 4-bar freaking jump off, which at the end I just forfeit because I have no energy to run down the runway. I'm the only one taking real attempts at these bars. Jacob has run through like 4 times in a row. He is entirely just staying in it until I forfeit. And I'm too tired to do anything. Anyways, enough of that. I don't really know what else has been going on. I really haven't been doing much. I've been out of work for a week now because I don't have to work if my kids aren't jumping. And so I've just been hanging out at the house, sitting around watching a whole lot of YouTube. Probably should be training, but last week kind of depressed me, I'll be honest. I have not, in the last 2 years, I guess almost 3 years since I've been out of college, I had not ever thought about not jumping. But last week it made me deeply consider it. I was like, man, I know I want to jump 18 feet, but that really sucked. Losing in a pole vault competition at 16 feet is really embarrassing. So, it's kind of where I'm at right now. Still enjoying jumping. Just, I don't know. Going to meets just sounds ridiculous at this point. I probably will compete in another meet this summer. But like, I'm now trying to wrap my head around the idea of training until I'm 28, which seems scarier every day. Because I mean, I make almost no money coaching, the club and the school combined, and I definitely make no money jumping. So it's just hard to think that I'll be going into being 26 this summer and then 2 more years of this up to the Olympic trials to try and qualify, of making almost no money. Seems frightening to me. And I really enjoy coaching. I really enjoy jumping. I really enjoy taking photos of these meets. But for the sake of being an adult, I don't know if I can keep doing this the way I have been. So, gotta figure that out at some point. That sounds like a future Warren problem though, so I'm gonna leave it for him. Anyways, I bet most of you haven't seen the club since my last vlog, but it's gotten a lot cooler. Got a lot more poles on the wall. We got a whole weight setup going now, which is pretty hype. No one uses it, but it's pretty hype. Still got the old junky standards, but they're working. We had to go ahead and write marks on here because my dad painted over all the actual marks. So these are our feet and inches now to tell us what the top is. We also have these really cool paint marks. So our standards actually start at 11 feet. So every paint mark you see is a foot. So that'd be 12, 13. So this is about 13.9, 14 feet here, which is super fun. The club is functional. We've had quite a few kids here during the track season. About, I think, 20 total was our max for 1 week, which was really cool. That was very cool to see. I wish they had done better. I mean, I feel like we had a lot of improvement in here with the kids that showed up and got their work in and trained really hard, but it's just really unfortunate. Almost every single one of our kids ended up 4th in their region, which in Texas means you get nothing and you are just done, which is really unfortunate. And they didn't jump bad either, which was so sad. I mean, our guys, I think most of them jumped 14, and then Maddie, our main girl that made regionals, she jumped 10, I think, at regionals, which was like, it was a good day in general, but just not the day you need to be a Texas pole vaulter, because pole vault in Texas is crazy, as it has been for a long time. Anywhoosies, I don't think I have anything else to say. I'm gonna keep working out and training and jumping. I may just not jump in a meet until June. It is now May. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take some time and just try to get in better shape. I ran some hills this week and those really hurt, so probably need to do more of that. And yeah, but I got the month off. My college kids will be back jumping in June. Hoping some club kids start showing back up soon. I gave them I told them to take like a week or two off after season was over, which ended up being everyone took a week or two off. And so now we're in like week 3 and there's still like 2 people here training, which is not helpful, but surely I think people are gonna show back up. That is my hope. I really hope people show back up. I miss having people here. It's just so empty. I want people in the building. Like, we got this whole building for people to come jump in. We got nobody in the building.